sends his regards. They're big, they're bad, they're blue, and yet the Caps are hungry and stronger than they have ever been. The champions of Brazil versus the champions of France, with the Americans watching to find out who will challenge them for the title. KCorp versus FURIA.
Can they finally get past the most difficult stage that Sam has found themselves in? Twice has the region made it to the semifinals. Twice the region has been eliminated. On the opposite side, Johnny, twice has Vatira been a major champion.
And it's small consolation that they keep losing to the eventual winners, but even though that's projected today, that's not what FURIA are going for. They want the #1 prize. They're up against it early on. Oh, what a save by Lost, who's having a phenomenal playoff run individually, helping FURIA get this far.
We saw FURIA playing a lot of defense earlier on against Vitality. They can't do that this time. KC will be so happy to see players on the back line that they can go and demo and harass. Booming clear, but Drali is ready, and this is the one with all the eyes on him. His previous teammates eliminated by FURIA in the previous round, happy to go that step further.
Drali has just been the guy with Monkey Man and Exotic, his World Championship winning former teammate, struggling as of late. He seems to be the one continuing to dominate the world of Rocket League with his new teammates in Atto and Vatira. Atto yesterday completely took over the match, and he's done it here as well. Atto facilitates, Drali finishes.
FURIA cannot get stuck back here. Immediately off the bump, it is so easy for Drali to get there. Plenty of power on the shot. AC will want more of this. One player to look out for in this series is going to be Atto himself, who, despite being on a championship-winning squad with so many accolades around him, has yet to really get those for himself.
Yeah, he's been constantly top 4 as well. You know, we talk about FURIA being stuck at top 4. First killer for a long time, had that association as well as he waits now in the final, but Atto as well, twice with Team Liquid, twice last season with KCorp. Just peaking at top 4, never actually made it into a grand final. He's looking to do so for the first time today.
Vatira takes the 50. Looks to go even further. Jafinio running a rough shot over in the midfield. A couple of nice bumps here from FURIA, but this entire game has been played in their half of the field. Need a way out.
And it feels like KCorp can do this all day. Whereas Vitality, Falcons, yes, they attack, they put pressure on you. They do overextend eventually, but KCorp, they play the balance so much better. Such relentless pressure, such decisive offense, but never overextending.
Well, for the first time, we trek over to the blue side of the field. Okay, did you enjoy that? Let's go to the opposite side yet again. Backboards. Drali on his way in. Yeah, and with an opportunity, we've seen just how dangerous he is from these positions. Skips past one. You see how KC have already got numbers back. It is the most well-balanced squad we have seen this season. You think that just because they're good at offense, they're going to crumble at defense? Not quite. That's not maybe the touch Vatira wanted, but good leave, and everybody is jumping and hoping.
Yeah, Vatira's always been known as such a solid defensive player. Drali as well. Such a difficult player to get the ball past. Atto, in the past year, has been working on his defense. He's been stepping up in that aspect of his game. It's not a weakness anymore. Though his offense is definitely still the strength of his game.
Lost on the turn. Most offense that we've seen from FURIA, but that first touch, very heavy. Just going to force the play here. Atto on the control. Goes midfield. There's nobody on the follow, so Lost will be the outlet pass. FURIA yet to really generate much of anything here. That's on target. That's about as far as the compliments go. On the musty, Drali reset. Looks to go the whole way. Very crucial from Lost just to get something.
Drali looking dangerous early on in the match. KCorp have been waiting for their chance to play all day, and now here they are. Just rattling crossbars, stealing boosts, and continuing the attack.
Vinyo gets the 50, but doesn't quite go his way. None of this is really going FURIA's way at the moment. That pinch, though, certainly helps. Now you've got to try and chase after it. Yan does exactly that into the midfield. Nobody wants to jump here for FURIA. But they are running out of time here, and that 1-goal lead is starting to look bigger and bigger.
Can Trevino create something here? Lost looking to 50 it into a favorable position. KCorp patiently waiting to build another attack. Again, oh, this is a good position though for FURIA. They've got everybody but Drally on 0 boost. Can they do anything with it? Lost does 50 with Drally, but Tiranato still low. FURIA pressing late. It looks like the attack's fizzled out.
Yeah, a lot of respect there from FURIA that. Vatira at least had something. Now the outlet pass. Lost all the way to the midfield. Shot, that's going to be wide. And Ato's going to take his time. He is on 0. Would like Drally to come and take over. Drally will oblige. 20 seconds. FURIA have got to throw the Hail Mary.
This is it, FURIA have to find something. Lost clears it long. That's more hopeful than anything else, but KCorp have double committed. Luckily for them, they recover well on both sides of the box. FURIA, send in everybody. Surely this is going to be the last press.
Lost, won't be able to reset it. He needs a teammate. Oh, there's one turning up. Again, keeps it alive. Some 0-second heroics yesterday. Can't provide right now. And it is onto the ground. The blue wall has taken game 1.
It's comfortable. Comfortable game 1 for KCorp. Large shot differential there. 12 shots for KC, just 4 for FURIA. FURIA have defended bravely today for large parts of their series against Vitality. They defended pretty well here also to keep KCorp to just 1 goal out of the 12 shots they took. But KCorp don't look anywhere near as extended. They don't look like they're having to force it the way that Vitality did and the way that other teams often do at this event. And look how clinical they are. As soon as they see an opportunity to create a scoring opportunity, they just do it. They don't hesitate. They just put the ball in front of the net and they take a shot.
And that really has been the difference maker throughout this tournament, is that the good teams have got offense but have been prone to calamity. This is a great team, and this is a team that is so balanced, don't overextend. If they are going to send 2, they're going to do it in a way that they know they're scoring. More importantly, the third man, he knows it's happening. He's always comfortably positioned.
Yeah, and I feel like the boost management for KC is also so impressive. Even in low boost, they just don't look like they're under any kind of danger. Don't look like they're in any kind of danger, I should say. It's going to be up to FURIA to make them panic.
Tira under control. He's got Drally far side. Drally has gone up because he's got the bump. Goes behind the keeper. It's surgical from KC.
The air dribble bump pass delivered in game 1 and now in game 2 also. You need to send 2 to these defensive plays. KCorp are sending 2. FURIA need to do likewise. It just isn't possible to defend that with 1 player.
And it is only 2-0 in terms of scoreline, but gameplay-wise, KC have looked a level beyond. Drally is low at the backfield. Jaffinio straight to the path of Vatira. Atto already on his way up. Well met. Yeah, well, take it under his grasp. Last thing Jan wants is to have to try and perform another reverse sweep. Just like against Moxie yesterday. They woke up a little bit late in that series. Can't do it this time around.
Yeah, they have come back from 2 down against Vitality already today, but I don't think they want to make a habit out of it. KCorp look far less likely to lose from positions like that one.
All the way out for Tira. Had to avoid the demo, so couldn't follow as big as he wanted, but still, he is getting that ball around everybody. On the 50, in comes Atto. It's just to buy some time, but the ball actually kept some pace. Pass to Jaffinio, tries to fake Vatira. Vatira happily gets rid.
Solid defense by Vatira. A rare chance for FURIA to pin KCorp back in the corner. KCorp just never stay in this position. They don't seem to get stuck in defense the same way other teams do. Part of that is due to the difference in level of pressure that the teams are able to put on each other. FURIA just aren't able to do it to KCorp, what KCorp do to them at the other end. That's exactly where we are right now. Back to FURIA's end of the pitch.
Yeah, and looking for that challenge because Vatira instead, Vatira gives up his car, not for much either. This has been the case so far. Every time FURIA get into offense, it's too easy to escape for KC.
Oh my goodness.
Whoops.
Well, this one came out of nowhere. Drally capitalizing on Jan's miss and then Lost's missed touch. I mean, that was hit straight into it. And Drally isn't really going into the box there expecting a goal, but of course he's ready to take it if the ball falls in front of him like that.
First time shot, Jan tries to lay it over to Vinyo, but that's not going to work. It's Drally back into the play. I find that third that they would assume would put it beyond reach. As off the bump, Atto, backboard, double tap, doesn't have the angle.
Jan going the other way, lackluster shot. Still scoreless. FURIA need to elevate their offense. So hard because their chances are slim. They're few and far between. KCorp have full control. They have completely dominated the first game and a half when it comes to territory possession and establishing their game plan.
Still waiting for the first FURIA goal. Backboard. Oh, it's a slow shot, Matto. The first overcommit, though. Drally, 2v1, but there's just no boost. And the execution of the plan was very off.
And even though it looks like KCorp are overextended, there isn't really a way for FURIA to get the ball forward. So KCorp are able to recover. They're picking their moments so well. You know, if there was a dangerous option to worry about there, you wouldn't see the third from KC commit.
Backboard. FURIA on his way in. Tries just to pick a spot and put the ball towards it. Minute and 40 remaining. We are 7+ minutes without FURIA having a goal. Oh, that's painful. But FURIA, you can't do that to them.
Drally with the patience. Just brings it into the middle, puts Lost sideways to the ball. Atira did the rest. They are completely steamrolling FURIA, who have shown some of their best Rocket League today, some of their best Rocket League of all time this weekend. And after a day full of sweeps, KCorp are not following the same script.
I mean, just where's that spark come from? Almost certainly, if it ends like this, FURIA have to take the timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go!
What? Looked like that might stay out. KCorp have conceded one. They just forced it in FURIA. It wasn't pretty, but it was necessary.
Just anything. You need to get going here. And with that, they put this game back in the balance. We get some kickoff plays as well. Lost pops the ball to himself on the reset. Atto tries to meet him. Drally more than strong enough. That's why you send that player so early. Made the goal line defense so much easier.
We're still coming through for FURIA, but KCorp still do have boosts on multiple players. Rally now the only one with some, but look at how he's able to kill the attack by keeping the ball safely right next to that back wall. FURIA still with an opportunity. Trevino with the flip reset bump. Back flipped into that one, landed on the goalie, but there was another lined up.
Atira's the only one with any boost at the moment. And he has been taken out, but ball is close enough to the backboard that they are not overly worried. Such an angle to have to work with, and Trevino's on absolutely nothing. Best chance in a while has gone. Atto started to style on them.
Such a technical reset there from Atto, flipping into it, immediately using it to get the ball moving from a standstill quickly. 20 seconds left. FURIA need to get the ball forward if they're going to have any chance of a late comeback.
Well, the tip on from Lost has got absolutely no one to target. And Drally slow plays it in the ceiling. Gonna have a quick recovery. FURIA have got absolutely no answer here. That pop will secure it. KC, on a day of extreme excitement, are sauntering towards the grand finals.
Yeah, I think I misspoke earlier, said a day full of sweeps. Of course, it's been a day full of game sevens, but FURIA are getting swept here at the moment. It's not just the fact they're going to be down 2 games to 0, it's also the fact that KCorp have full control and they're playing the way that they want to play. Atto with the AF kickoff there to finish off. There has to be timeout here from FURIA, surely.
Well, they're happy. Barely had to break into a jog to this point. And their team are doing the job required. 764 points for Drally, who is, every time he gets any space, causing havoc.
Well, both goals. First goal in the first game and the first goal in this game. First and only goal in the first game. Coming from air double bump passes. After that, it was a bit more simple from KCorp. They've been decisive. They've been deadly. And FURIA, giving it some thought, thinking about maybe what playstyle adjustments they can make. Thinking back to the only loss KC have had so far this split online against GK. That was a full send. We're disrespecting you. We're just going to go for the ball playstyle from GK. No one else has been able to replicate that, but FURIA have got the talent in their lineup to give it a go if they want to make that switch.
And it's a switch that FURIA themselves have already done this week. We already saw them in the Swiss stage have a couple of games where it was starting off very, very slowly. And then I think Yang got bored. And the instant challenges made all the difference for them. But this has sort of been how FURIA have played this tournament. KC are about to hit the wall that Vitality did in the previous round. Something about this team that when you hit them, they come back stronger. Will FURIA be able to do it yet again, or has the magic finally run out?
Well, KCorp are just so composed, so focused. It's hard to see them losing 4 out of the next 5. Against Vitality earlier, there was belief in FURIA coming back because Vitality had already lost from a similar position when they played against the Ultimates. KCorp have not lost to anyone. So it's just so much harder to believe in that as a possibility.
Well, Birmingham has tried to rally them. Their coach has tried to rally them. Are you rallied? Let's find out in DFH.
It's got to be full pace here for FURIA, surely. They've got to just play with more loose, I think, play style. More risky decision-making. It's credit to them. They played their most disciplined and structured style all weekend, but right now it's not working. I think they just have to do what South American teams have done so many times in the past. Let the aggression go free. It's an early chance for Fabinho, but he's going to put it onto the backboard and rally with immaculate defensive control.
Yeah, this is now not the time to not take any risks. You've tried that, it hasn't worked. Tira immediately on the cut rotation. FURIA needs to get out of here. They can't let this game settle into the same rhythm that the last two did. Yan looks for a challenge, doesn't quite find it. Tira back in, reset game, Drali in support if he's needed. Rafinho avoids being embarrassed to touch on that play, but KC are looking to just re-establish themselves.
Rally doing so much with so little boost there at the end of the play. Setting up Bato, who puts it in the middle for Vatira, and they're making it look easy.
Lovely play, gets Yan to bite. He knows he's got to try and jump for it. And look at the boost totals at the very end of that. There's nothing available. It's a different class at the moment.
It is, it's looking every bit. We often talk about Falcons as the #1 offense. This is looking every bit as scary to go up against, but without any danger of an overextension happening. KCorp look completely unplayable. Here comes FURIA with the pump into follow-up. Using a little trick KCorp have shown us so far this match, but a little bit lower to the ground. Every bit as effective. That's a tough one from KCorp's POV.
And for the first time, FURIA have managed to bite back before the game is gone. Last time their first goal, they were 3-1 down. Lost, reset, goes early. I'd love to see just some very quick air dribbles from them. Don't add the reset, just go straight towards the backboard. Oh, there's so many players committed. Here comes Vatira, slows it up. Gets the block. Is Ato needed? Ato with a trickling shot towards the net. FURIA, can they get rid of this ball? Straight into the path of Vatira, backboard, half volley clear.
And they just control the pace of the game so well. KCorp just putting the ball in positions FURIA just barely can't reach. It's so close, but still not playable for them. They are just full survival mode at the moment, trying to get out of their final third.
Nice pass. Oh, I think it might have been more effective to get the pinch with Yan somehow. Now on the demo. KC reset, Vatira to the air. instantly met by Jan. That's better than from FURIA. But now they've opened up the play a little bit more. Shots, not really of much threat. Half the game gone, one each.
Rally just an absolute wrecking ball on the pitch, but has that gone in from FURIA? Yes, it has! Well, they finally caught them overextended. You can maybe say twice this game because we had the 2v1 earlier. That's an overextension from at least someone on the pitch, and now last man 50 from Vatira goes the wrong way. FURIA catch them, and they take the lead.
Maybe they are prone to the same mistakes. We will see. Early jump from everybody. 2-1. FURIA just got to survive for 2 more minutes. Back forward. Oh, what a read that is from Drafinho. Wow. He's just unlucky to hit the ceiling. Now Drali goes up. Player is gone. Atto, he's got the shot. Just couldn't read the shot early enough to get some more power.
Yeah, it's a good adjustment by Atto to put it on net. Like you mentioned, not powerful enough to go past FURIA from that distance. You know, full credit to FURIA. They're the comeback kings this weekend. Once again, they found a way to make a match out of an unplayable matchup. Can we really see another long series? Every series has gone game 7 today. Oh, that's a message. Rallies through. Read it the whole way, ignored the goalie. And although it's a tough read, you'd back him to get that one. Drafinho is close and not close enough.
Yeah, he's just played that a little bit too much. Looks like he's trying to not only get the hit, but pass it behind him to get half a clear, maybe? By the way, 2 each in a must-win game here for FURIA. Looking for more edgeable bumps. That's not quite worked. Oh, but that certainly has. That ball is gone.
Rally's lurking upfield here. He's preemptively stolen the boost before the attack commences. Now he's trying to go all the way himself. Lost, careful not to own goal as he drives back towards his own net. And Atto dispossesses them in their own back corner. This was calculated from KCorp. FURIA remain poised though. Drafinho with a chance to counter them again. Reset, looking for the goalie to bump him. He's got him, but the recovery comes through for KC. Where's Jan? Off the bar.
Oh, that needed to be way more clinical. Drafinho, he goes, shoots far side. Drali easily has it covered. Not only that, he's on the counter-attack now. Doesn't really have that much boost, but he doesn't seem to care. As Vatira goes and scores!
It's just no nonsense. Drali with no boost still gets such a good dunk to pop the ball over the net. Difficult read for the defenders. Vatira with perfect timing arrives and gets up and scores it. Now FURIA are trailing. 35 seconds to go in game 3. It was already looking tough for them, but to go down 0-3 would just be a whole other level of difficulty.
Atto just going to control it for the time being, take the 50s. AC will be in absolutely no rush right now. FURIA will have to be. Off to the wall. Atto, first time challenge. And FURIA, I mean, the big fan of the most just gets the ball opposite side of the field, let alone getting the shot on target.
Great force there by Vatira. Brings Rally in for free. Looking to just guide the ball down to the ground, and it's another win for KCorp. FURIA getting closer, but KCorp have got a massive advantage.
Well, the FURIA org has come close to a LAN reverse sweep. Jan yesterday came close to a LAN reverse sweep. There's a key word there, Johnny. It wasn't good enough. Today it has to be.
Yeah, it's just so difficult. That was easily the most careless performance from KCorp, and they were still good enough even from behind. And, you know, Rally has been unstoppable. Doesn't matter how much boost he's got, doesn't matter how much momentum he's got, he's still always able to outplay someone, very often outplay the entire enemy team. He's been the guy, the main offensive force for KCorp in this series, and although Atto has had big moments, I think overall Drali has been the main guy that they want to see on the ball.
Well, Australia has been the tip of the spear. Vatira has been the beating heart. All-time assists, 173. Atomic is only ahead by 6.
And then, yeah,
They keep going like this. Yeah, that's not going to last long.
Locked. Atomic's total's locked, so let's keep track of that. Vatira, 6 more assists on the day, and he's tied 7, and he's passed Atomic for all-time #1. It's possible. Vatira could absolutely do that. KCorp do tend to run up the score every now and then.
I mean, this performance in the semi-final has been something else from KC. But FURIA, if they're going to make believers of us, has to start somewhere. Need this first goal more than anything else. That's straight into the path of Atto. Good follow-up, though, from Jan. Came into this weekend with a chance to do what no one else has done before and win 2 tournaments. On the verge of elimination from his second.
Oh, that's a big miss in the back ball again. Vatira bumped the goalie. They can't get a good enough touch on it. FURIA can't afford to keep making these small mistakes. It was Jan this time, missing his touch as he tried to keep the ball in the back corner.
And they just look so poised. And bring out some different kickoffs for now. Intentional loss, back to Atto. Stealing, reset, and instantly challenged.
Good recovery. I think Drally actually, he didn't speed flip, but he still managed to pre-flip into the kickoff perfectly, so.
I was just going to give him credit. But
great adjustment. I'd be surprised if he did that just planned from the get-go. I wouldn't put it past him.
Riley going to try and follow here, but Vatira kind of got the wires crossed. Atto avoids getting demoed. FURIA trying everything at the moment just to spark some life. KC are just always there, right in front of them. Vatira with the offset pass. They have to be called into action here, just to get the troops back into position. And KC just loves to just pop the ball and allow the next player to come in.
How do you counter-attack these guys with any kind of consistency? Where's the opening? Another boost steal coming through for KCorp. They're just refusing to give FURIA any space to play with, and this is so difficult when you're not only in defense for an extended period of time, but you're boxed up in your net. You can't really move anywhere. You can't generate any momentum. There's no flow to the defense like there is to the offense. The saves are coming through for FURIA, keeping this competitive.
It's still only 1. Raleigh, I mean, what a catch. Reset. Takes it low to Vatira, who's right next to him. Brothers in arms. Look to try and create something else. And Raleigh's just going to have to head on back, go back to the corner. And FURIA just going to send everybody. They don't want this in back their side of the field. They might get stuck there for another minute. FURIA doesn't really care what they want. Atto on the turn. And that's a horrible moment there for FURIA, because now they're straight back to where they were. They didn't really get a chance to create much of anything.
It's insane to watch. They do it so consistently. There are lots of teams who know how to create pressure, but this kind of pressure is a level we've never seen before, in my opinion. KCorp denying FURIA any chances to build momentum. That was a miss from Vatira. That was a huge chance for FURIA. I don't think they saw it coming though. Vatira should have been hitting that. And here comes Drally again. It's almost open. Good last-ditch save there by Lost. Just barely getting in the way of Vati.
But was that their final chance? Atto. Ball bounces straight into Jan, who is demoed for his troubles. Drally on his way up. He's got the reset, so he's looking for the block. Lost looking for the 50. Lost looking for anything at this moment in time. Over to the wall, but Atto should comfortably be here first. He certainly is, but straight to the path of his defender.
Just look at how little space FURIA have got to play with here. It's this brutal from KCorp. Rally demoing Lost in the midfield as well. They might be able to break free. They've got some momentum to play with, but the clear's not there. Vinio continues it onwards. But their attacks just fizzle so quickly. The pressure's right back on them.
And it's only 1 minute left. The time has ticked away. FURIA have been the hope of the region. But that hope's starting to dwindle at the moment. They need a goal. They need it in 40 seconds. They've got to keep that ball out. Good enough for now, but when are you going to do anything? Drali's got the brace. And Ultimates might have to brace for KC to meet them in the finals.
Head in hands. On the side of FURIA, Drafinho has no idea what to do. And honestly, they could have the best coaching staff. They could have all of the org support. They could have 10 timeouts. And I still don't think they'd come up with a game plan right to beat this team today. KCorp look completely unstoppable. They look like the best team in the world. And Ultimate will need to counter-attack like no one else has ever counter-attacked if they're going to beat them in the grand final. That's where KCorp are headed. It's all but confirmed. A sweep. A statement from the tournament favorite.
That was a masterclass. Very rarely can we look to a performance and say it was near perfection. To take a surging FURIA and to dismantle them in the way they did is unbelievable from KCorp. They move on to the finals, and Drali has the opportunity to do something that very few players have ever done. Win back-to-back RLCS international events. The world champion, well, he fancies the major championship as well.
It's just unbelievable what this team's able to do and how consistently they're able to do it. They look like the hardest team to defend against, and they don't look all in at any point. It's the main criticism that a lot of the other teams known for their offense, FURIA in the past, Vulcans recently, even Vitality at times this event. They look good going forward, but they also look like there might be ways for the other team to get out of defense. And as soon as it happens, counter-attack is on. But how do you counter-attack these guys? Ultimates are the team who have to figure that out. They've got a little bit of time before the grand final. They've got to be looking for openings. The only ones we saw in this game was game 3. We saw 2 goals in the counter against KCorp. One of them was from a bad 50-50, third man commit from the tier. Another one, they left, I think, Drali on an island, 1v2. But apart from that, there's really nothing. Nothing that looks possible against KC.
And as FURIA rise, they have been a phenomenal competitor in this tournament. But once again, South America falls victim to France, as it always seems to be. So let's speak to the face of France in Ferra.
Grand finals for KCorp. Surely that's a feel-good feeling.
Yeah, amazing feeling. Last year was bittersweet. We failed in semis twice. Not this time.
Not this time, indeed. I gotta ask you though, did you expect to face FURIA, or was all of your preparations done to go up against a Team Vitality?
To us, it was 50-50. Like, with what happened yesterday, I realized like both teams had flaws. So if one of them could, exploit them, they would face us in the semifinals. So we were prepared for both of them.
Were you expecting for it to be such an unbelievable clean sweep for you boys? Everybody was showing up.
And that's what happened when we play good,
What do we think? KC fans, were they playing good? The love for you boys is astounding. But now is where the pressure begins to mount. Because Vatira has the opportunity to do something truly incredible. Has he spoken to you boys about it whatsoever? Are we going to see a Neo Tokyo 2.0?
We'll see.
We'll see. First Killer said he wants to face you boys because NA is the better region and he's ready to prove it. What do you have to say to First Killer ahead of the grand finals?
I don't have anything to say. Show it on the field.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Bring in the heat. Best of luck to you and the boys. I'm going to let you go ahead and get things ready.
Thank you.